Texans camp officially starts today, and we are less than 2 weeks away from the Hall of Fame game, getting some real NFL action on the books. Let's talk about it.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, brother Omar, brother how you feeling, bro? You drive over there? You got power? You good?
It's what's today? Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday. We just got power back Sunday night. So
God damn.
Yeah, we were. But listen, man, I went. I Ted Cruzed it.
You got your ass out.
I dipped, bro. I dipped. Our lights went out. Our lights went out early Monday morning, like I don't know, like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, like when the storm hit. And we kind of powered through the first day. Shout out to my brother who lives next door. He has a home natural gas home generator. So he threw us a line for the refrigerator.
That's rich folks shit. That's the new currency. That's how you know that you made it. If a storm hit and you hear a generator pop out, you're like, oh, my neighbors got money.
Yeah. So shout out to my brother who he threw us a line for the refrigerator and then threw us a line for the mini split that's in my wife's office because we did an addition. We converted our garage to a couple of things. One of them was an office for my wife that has a mini split in it that just plugs into the wall. So he threw us a line for that.
Yeah.
We were able to make it, the first day, Monday night. And then when Tuesday came around,
that shit got hot, huh?
Yo, no. They sent out that email, right? That says, power should be restored by Friday. Yeah. And I was like, nah, chief.
Nah, bro. What the hell is going on with the power grid? Like,
I don't know.
Do you remember getting those emails? What was it? Maybe last year or the year before, talking about, hey, we need to conserve power, guys. Yeah. Only run your AC like 3-4 nights out of the week or some crazy shit.
Yeah. Run your thermostat on 78.
You out your fucking bro,
bitch.
That's your problem to fix. It ain't my problem to share my goddamn power with my neighbors, dog. Like,
exactly.
Nah, bro. Texas is wild right now.
Yeah, it's funny because it's like having our own power grid is like one of those things that's like we try to flex with, and it's totally not a flex. That's like if you try to flex on somebody that you got a sports car, right? But it's like a 92 Mustang with like 3 different hubcaps missing, and it's like just a janky asset. But you're telling everybody you got a sports car, you flexing.
Trying to flex.
Like,
it is putting down the street and shit.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So it's not a flex at all. Or like telling somebody that you got a Porsche, but you got a 944, you don't have a 911.
Nah, bro.
It's kind of whack.
There's too many damn people here in Texas now. It's all the illegal immigrants coming down here and taking all our damn power, bro. They're sending their worst. Taking all our powers in the black jobs.
All right, you gonna get shot in the ear talking like that. People get shot in the ear for talking like that,
right? I better be careful, dog. Watch. I gotta watch my shit, bro. What a crazy. Obviously, man, we've been on a little bit of a break. It's been due to a few things, due to the storm and
right,
just different things. The main
we
thing
were scheduled to do something Monday night. Right.
Yeah.
We had scheduled something to do Monday night. We took a little time off. I know you were handling some stuff. I was handling some stuff. And by and large, the news for the Texans, obviously it's a very Texans heavy, place. But
it really ain't been nothing going on. So we really ain't missed nothing.
Right, exactly. But our intention was to do something that Monday night that the storm hit. And then it just all hell broke loose from there. I packed my kids up and I headed west on 290, and I was like, I'm booking the first place I can get that has free Wi-Fi, continental breakfast, and a double bed.
Come on.
And yeah, man, we stayed out there the whole time. And then we had already booked like a weekend at a lake house on an Airbnb subsequently that same weekend. So
I already had it planned.
We already had it planned. We were just in the area, and I was like, you know what? We're gonna have to drive out that way anyway. Might as well do it now. And go post up somewhere, 30, 40 minutes away from the Airbnb that we had already booked months ago.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
let's just head out that way. And so that's what we did, man. We didn't, like I said, I Ted Cruzed it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I wasn't sticking around for that, man.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. I was in that camp of people that criticized him originally, but I was like, really, what the fuck's he gonna do? I mean, it ain't like we wanted him here anyway. Yeah.
Well, the CEO of Centerpoint was like in Beijing getting a rub and tug, like, you know what I mean? Like,
well, proud to him too.
what was he gonna do? You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing that he can do. Those people don't get paid to fix the issues when they go bad. There's if you know about the corporate structure, those guys at the top, man, they don't get paid to deal with stuff like this. You know what I mean?
Not at all.
They get paid to make the big decisions, and it's I don't know. I've been in corporate for so long, man, that whenever people get upset at like CEOs and guys like that, it's like those guys that's not who you want to direct your attention to. You know what I mean? There's like they have zero impact on the way things go in the immediate. Those guys are all about the 5-10 year long-term plans and decisions. They don't care about what's happening today, right?
Yeah, what is power grid shit? Somebody need to be on their ass about this.
Oh no, listen, this time around, they ain't messing around. The city of Houston is, hey, let me tell you something. Mattress Max involved now. So he ain't playing around.
That old degenerate motherfucker ain't gonna do shit either.
Let me tell you something.
Look, the best thing he's good for, if you want to place a bet on how many people are gonna lose their power next time around, then I'd follow that. But other than that,
speaking of bets, that's a good little segue.
Yeah.
I haven't checked. We need to go back and look.
Yeah, we gotta get our money on that.
I think the odds went up. I gotta check. Hold on, let me check.
At this point, we're probably losing money, bruh.
Yeah, we really are. I think the last time we looked, it was plus 1,600, wasn't it?
I think it was 18, plus 18.
Oh, 18. Okay. See? Look, now we're plus, bruh. The opening odds were plus 2,500.
Okay.
Now they're plus 1,500.
Man, bruh. Hey, Vegas be knowing what they're talking about, man. So, the more they get eyeballs on this team, we were the first team to open up minicamp today, the training camp. And bruh, them boys out there, some of them came in looking jacked, looking ready.
Yes. Fired
Stefon
up.
Diggs is looking like that leader that we want him to be. So, hey, I ain't mad at Vegas, man. I mean, obviously, I'm upset that we ain't put our money down already.
We put our money down.
We losing some ends, but nah, man. Yeah, me, you, Mattress Mac, we got to get the fuck out there and get it on the books, bro. No, we the wildest city in the world, bro. Like, we the only city that openly like praises an old crackhead degenerate dude and just like go Mac.
Hey,
and this dude has a problem and we're encouraging it.
That's just to show you how much a few mattresses and some sofa giveaways will do for the people of the city of Houston.
Is that not crackhead behavior, bro? It's drug lord behavior. Oh, he goes out, gives out mattresses instead of turkeys. It's what they do.
That's
what they do. And places, bro. Think about that. It's wild that he does that. It's like he places these bets and he's like, yo, y'all come buy this furniture. If I hit it big, y'all get this shit for free.
Y'all get it for free. If I don't hit it big, then I got insurance on this shit anyway.
Yeah. Bro,
y'all come buy some furniture. That old overpriced ass furniture.
Yeah. It's hilarious. This our city, bro. H-Town, baby. Are there no more people in the world that are battle tested, dog? I was telling somebody this earlier. My kids are 8 and 5.
Right.
These are the most battle tested people in the world, bro. Facts. They've been through hurricanes, they've been through freezes, they've been through Harvey, they've been through COVID, a whole worldwide pandemic. Like, bro, we panic about stuff when it happens. These kids, they like, oh, this is just a normal damn day, bro.
This a Wednesday. This is a Wednesday afternoon.
Say nothing.
A walk in the park.
Yeah, it's wild, man.
They've been through some stuff, man. It's funny. I think a lot of it too. Max was 5 when COVID hit, so he kind of knew what was going on, but kind of really didn't, And I can't imagine what they're gonna, how they're gonna go back and look at things when they were I don't know, when they're 15, 20 years old, looking back at things that they went through when they were 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like, yo, that shit was wild,
Bro,
man.
I'm just hoping it don't keep, because if you keep on this trajectory, they gonna really go through some wild shit.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? The storms are only getting more intense.
Yeah,
What
man.
what was Barrow the earliest
Cat 5
category? Cat 5, yeah, because a lot of
Yeah.
people don't realize that it started off as a Cat 5 when it hit Jamaica.
Yeah.
It hit Jamaica as a Cat 5.
Jamaicans realized that it was
exactly. Yeah, they know it was a Cat 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a Cat 5 when it hit Jamaica, and then it went into a tropical depression when it hit the Gulf.
Yeah.
And it was supposed to hit Mexico.
Yep.
But as it gained steam,
goddamn Mexicans always sending their worst, bro.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you. Nah, you know what? It didn't want to go over there because there was no FEMA over there. Yeah, so it just came north. It was like, you know what? I like what those guys got going on up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So that shit was wild.
It's wild, man. It's wild.
But that's what's kind of kept us away for a little bit. We've been just kind of battling through that. Today's Thursday, the 18th.
18th.
I think you and I have been trying to get on since Wednesday, but we just schedules haven't really helped. But today you text me, you're like, bro, there's no excuses today. We have to make it happen.
Bro, training camp started today. First time the guys are back on the field. Texans, very first team to get out there.
I didn't know they were the first team.
That's cool. First team. Hey, they ready, bro. They say,
man, I'm telling you,
we gonna get it because we winning the chip, dog.
That's right. That's right.
I mean, this is yo. If this is your first time hearing this, you are about to experience something so cold. Man, I'm on my Kanye right now, but no, man. If this is your first time joining us, yo, this podcast is all about the 100% stone cold belief, knowing that we are preemptively. Yeah, no, we don't think. We're preemptively recapping the Super Bowl run, the Bull run. All right, so.
Exactly.
Just think of this as the crystal ball right now. Think of this as like we already won the thing. You just running it back with us right now. So
exactly.
We're starting at the very beginning right now. This is the very first day of training camp. And hey, this is what
so the little bit that I saw, okay, Stefon Diggs was out there looking pretty good. Pause. He was out there looking tough, man. He was out there looking tough. He was running some really good routes.
Yes, sir.
I was on Twitter looking at some of the videos that were being shared by some of the folks that were there.
Yep.
I mean,
the media types. We gotta get those press passes, bro.
That's you know what? We gotta figure out. So if anybody knows anybody in the Texans organization that hands out those press passes, give us a holler, man, because we would definitely love to be there.
Yeah, we need to give you the first hand accounts.
Yes, exactly.
Exactly.
I think we went one year, but I can't remember for what. I think it was like maybe first, second day of camp. But
it's fun. It's fun,
Yeah,
that's
it is.
That's a very cool thing to go out there and support the boys, man. Kind of see them up close and personal. Yeah, I saw the same things, Omar. Steph looks like the true number one. Being a number one guy ain't so much of he's a veteran, so it's not so much of like maybe the production on the field at this point, because they arguably have 3 number ones. According to CJ, they got 5 number ones, right?
Right.
But CJ,
he's not far off.
he's not far off, right, man? So Steph was out there, man. One of the really cool things, I saw him out there working with Mechie, like going over the mechanics of like how to get out of your break and stuff like that. And it's like, yo, that's a leader.
Can you imagine that?
Oh, dude, yeah. I don't know if Mechie's gonna make this team, but just seeing that leadership, he could easily come over here and kind of be salty and be like, damn, they got a stacked receiver room. Like, I'm supposed to be the guy. I want the ball. Screw all these other dudes, man. Just throw me the rock. But day one, you can kind of see, and even before getting out there on the field today, you've kind of seen that, man, he's doing off-season workouts in like other countries, throwing the ball with CJ, man, and being very encouraging and saying the right things about Nico and Tank and all that, man. So that's a really cool thing to see, bro.
You know what I like the most about the fact that Diggs was working with Mechie was that they were working together after practice.
Yeah.
This wasn't like This wasn't like part of the you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's not like that was part of the agenda for today. It was like, nah, we did our workout, and it's like, come over here, young man. I'm about to show you.
Yeah.
You know, let's work, right? Let's work a little bit more. I'm here, you're here. You know what I mean?
That's what you want,
get this, bro. That's
what else do you want in an
exactly.
employee and somebody that you're working with, man, and a teammate? That's
exactly
awesome, bro. We gonna gush. That's what we do. We gush over this shit. We overreact.
We love it.
We go. That's what we do.
Yeah. Especially like for like the OTAs, right? When it was like they didn't have to be there, you know, but CJ shows up. It's like, oh, and you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, me and you was talking about that, right? We were talking about like, what does it mean that Steph didn't show up? What's going on here?
We can overreact.
Yeah,
come on,
but still, consider all that out the window now. We're good. We're good with Mr. Diggs now, and we're nice and happy. But yeah, man, it was good. It was good to see that. And again, those are all things that he doesn't have to do, right?
Nope.
Like, he doesn't have to do that. He didn't have to stay after practice to work specifically with Mechie, right?
Nah.
Who, let's face it, you and I have been talking about that. We don't really think he's going to make the team. He's on that bubble. He's on the edge.
Let's talk about that for a second, man. That's a great segue. The wide receiver room is so stacked, bro.
Yeah.
You pulling that up, that's a good thing to pull up, because I want to see all the receivers that's currently on this team. They just signed another receiver. Damn, who was it? I'm gonna let you pull it up. But man, they just brought somebody else into the receiver room recently.
So we got wide receiver, obviously Diggs, Collins, Dell, Bobby Trees, Noah Brown, Mr. Mechie on that second one. Hutchinson's Johnny Johnson the third. Brent Skoranek, we talked about him.
Yeah, I think he's making the squad.
Yeah, bro. I don't know why he's third string, but I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
But I mean, even if you look at just but okay, so like Xavier Hutchinson,
he's cut.
Yeah. Johnny Johnson the third, Jared Wayne.
I don't even know who that is.
Jared Wayne, Steven Sims, and Quintez Cephas.
So the Quintez guy, I think, is the one that they just recently brought in. But then it's those twins, bro. It's a set of twins that they brought in. I can't remember their names, but they were undrafted and they went to school somewhere. If not Iowa, South Dakota, I believe it was. They were the Jackrabbits. A set of twins. Yeah, a set of twins. They both play receiver. Not sure if they're gonna make the squad. If you're not seeing them on whatever roster you're looking at, they may have already.
I'm looking at the depth. I'm looking at the depth chart. I think you're. Let me see. Jaden Jenke and Jackson Jenke.
Yeah.
Both signed his free agent contracts with the Texans after going unselected in April's NFL draft.
Yeah,
Jaden and Jackson Jenke.
See, I know what I'm talking about. Sometimes we get a lot of criticism because we don't know what the fuck we're talking about, which is true. But sometimes we do.
No, the problem is people need to distinguish the fact that we don't know what we're talking about, but we talk a lot of.
We're passionate.
No. They need to distinguish the fact that there's two different things. There's not knowing what you're talking about and talking shit, right? Those are two totally different things, right? But
it's like welcome to the internet.
Welcome to this podcast, right? I mean, like, I'm sorry, bro. If you want cold hard facts and you want no bullshit, this is not where you want to be.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so Jaden and Jackson Jenke, identical twins out of South Dakota State University, both signed free agent contracts with the Texans after going undrafted in NFL's draft. This happened back in May, it looks like.
Yeah, and I remember when it happened because I thought it was an interesting move. Like, first of all, already coming into a stacked wide receiver room, right? And then a set of twins.
But both of these guys are wide receivers?
Yeah. Ain't that crazy? I mean,
that is crazy.
If you wanted a set of twins on a team, bro, like, damn, give me 2 JJ Watts, give me 2 Stefon Diggs.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if these guys work out, twins. Have you ever known a set of twins like in real life, bro?
Yes, I have.
It's freaky. It's freaky. Yeah. If they're identical twins, I know
these guys are identical, right?
Identical, yeah. What's the other term? Like
paternal twins.
So, bro, identical twins, like they have these TikTok challenges, bro. I don't know if you've ever seen this, but they'll have one twin stand on one side of a door and then the other twin stand on the other side. And like maybe the parent or somebody will ask them a question like, all right, stand on one foot. And they'll literally do the exact same pose. They'll be like, shake your hand or something crazy or make a funny face. And they'll literally make the same face.
Yeah. I've seen the one where they're like, hold up a number with your hand. And they'll both hold up the same number or something like that.
It's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
So imagine the same exact skill set with a set of twins. Like that would be the perfect scenario if you were able to have that on a football team. But I mean, if they trash, then they both gonna be trash, right?
Yeah. So apparently they've been playing on the same team together since the 2nd grade.
Damn.
Until the Texans put some dough behind the idea and desire to sign both brothers as a package deal. Yeah, they've been playing since the 2nd grade.
You think that would get annoying? Yeah. You wouldn't get tired of playing with your brother?
Man, you know what? It's kind of weird. Like, yeah, maybe so. I'm pretty sure they do, but like the two twins that I know, them dudes are inseparable. And I asked him about that one time, and he's like, "How would you like to have another you that just has your back?" And I was like,
yeah.
I was like, I could see where the romance behind that sounds cool, but then like the practical application of that would probably be. He's like, "Oh, don't get me wrong." He's like, he's like, "Don't get me wrong. You see this scar right here? Yeah, he fucked me up when we were little. Don't get me wrong.
You got your same skill set, bro. Like, like, you know what I mean?
Y'all both got hands. It's gonna be a problem." But yeah, that's wild, man. So yeah, I have no idea where these guys are gonna fit within the grand scheme of things because the depth chart that we have is absolutely crazy.
It's stacked, bro. So who you think? First off, I don't know the answer to this right off the top of my head. How many receivers do we normally keep on a roster? Is it 6 or 7?
I thought it was 6.
6 sounds right.
I think it was 6, and whether or not they're gonna float one of the tight ends, right?
All of that plays a factor, right? I mean, it's like if you got a stud tight end, our tight end room is stacked, bro. We got
our tight end room is stacked, yeah.
We got 4 good ones.
But the other thing I'm thinking about too is back to this idea of Ben Skoranek, right?
Yeah,
is that he's such a Swiss Army knife.
Special teams,
right? Special teams guy, right? He's a great blocker. His like a lot of his skill set.
But bro, think about this: Chris Sims. Like with the kick return rules changing this year, he could play. Kick returns are going to become a much bigger factor than they have in the past. So having a guy like Stephen Sims, who, if you don't remember, was the only points that we scored against the Ravens. I mean, on his kick return.
Right.
So having a guy like that is necessary. So we're talking about Stephen Sims possibly making a team as a receiver, being a great special teams guy. Who Ben Skoranek, who we talked about, also making the team because of the same thing. And then you got your studs. You got Stefon, you got Tank, you got Nico,
right?
And I say Noah Brown. Noah Brown is the guy. So, bro, that puts Bobby Trees out on the streets. That puts Mechie out on the streets. That puts Xavier Hutchinson out on the streets. That puts the twins out on the streets. Man, I mean,
we say out on the streets, but then there's the other piece of it too, where it's like practice squad, right? We got some room in the practice squad for some of these guys.
Yeah.
One of the things as we get into weeks 14 on, right, is all about who's healthy, right? Who has stayed healthy, who can make it to the end. I mean, let's face it, we played the back end of the season last year without Tank Dell.
Oh God, man,
which was a huge loss for us, right?
Bro, I would cry if something like that happens.
So I'd be upset too. But the fact of the matter is that we got guys like a Bobby Trees, like a Noah Brown, like a Mechie, who'd probably end up on a practice squad somewhere. But the other thing too is that some of these guys are too good for a practice squad.
Exactly,
they're going to get picked up by other teams, right?
Like, bro, we having joint practices with the Rams, I believe.
Yes,
we are. Playing an extra game, essentially the Hall of Fame game. So the Bears are going to get a good look at some of these fringe guys.
Yeah.
And that's national media, right? So
exactly.
All 30 teams, all 32 teams are going to get a look at these guys, man.
So for as much as having a stacked wide receiving core right now is a luxury, right? It's a luxury, let's face it. But the fact of the matter is that we're also going into a season where we're playing a lot more primetime games, where we are media darlings because, I mean, let's face it, CJ's out there talking mad shit, rightfully so.
Talk your
and
shit.
I love it. I love it. Talk your shit, young man. Let's get it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we're getting a lot of attention because of it. Because of that, a lot of our squad's going to get much bigger eyes on them. A lot more people are going to be checking them out. They're going to be thinking, man, you guys got Diggs, Collins, Dell, Schultz, right? Like kids like this Stover. Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah, they're going to be like, y'all only bringing 52 man. It's only a 52 man roster. You can't take everybody with you.
Yeah, man.
And you can only pay these kids so much on a practice squad, and all it takes for us is to come around and make them a nice little offer, and boom, they're gone.
And more power to them, right? Some people would argue that are the Texans and Nick Caserio and D'Amico doing some of these guys a disservice at this point in the season by not already have letting them go. You know what I'm saying? Because a guy like Bobby Trees, even Mechie, man. I mean, they got game. Bro, the people that are going to walk from this squad after the cuts are made, dog, I agree. They could probably form a team that could compete with starting teams in the league.
Or there's going to be some teams out there that are maybe one or two pieces away from having a solid wide receiving core. Obviously not as good as ours is going to be, but a solid one, a serviceable one.
It's a luxury to have. It's a luxury to have.
For sure. First world problems. First world NFL problems.
And let
me tell you something. I'm happy to have them because
hell yeah, baby. We the neighbors that's staring at the other neighbors without power. Like, oh damn, y'all ain't got lights. Shit.
Like, hey, that's wild, man. Couldn't be me.
Yeah, I'm cool over here, baby.
Yelling at my kids, going, close that door. You're gonna let the AC out.
Stop saying that the peasants. Letting out my damn.
Letting out my AC. Go get me some Kool-Aid out the fridge.
I'm laughing, bro, but literally, like half my neighborhood did not have power.
Oh man, we were screwed.
Barely got their power back, dog. And I lost mine for like 3 days, but they didn't have it for. And I drive by. I'm like, oh, that sucks for you.
It was wild because we have our neighborhood is like broken off into sections, right? So there's like, I think it's like 9 or 10 sections to our neighborhood, and we're section 1, but the street that we live on divides us from sections like 7 and 8 or something like that. Bro, literally watching people watch TV across the street. And we ain't got no power.
You are on the other end of it. Damn.
Yes, bro. Yes. And that's when like my brother showed me the text message, or I can't remember who showed me the text message from Centerpoint. It was on Tuesday. I never forget. On Tuesday afternoon, and it said, "Yeah, you guys should get power restored by Friday." And I looked at that. I walked right over to Martha, and I told her, "Pack the kids up.
We out, baby.
And we're out of here." She's like, "Where we?" And I never do that, bro. I'm not spontaneous like that. I do not do that. And I told her, I was like, "Pack the kids up. We're out of here." And she's like, "Are you serious?" And I'm like, "I'm dead serious." Right?
You must have had swamp ass, bro. That sweat was dripping down the crack, and you was like, "Nah, I can't do this shit."
It was a little bit of that, but then it was also work related for me too, because I had to log on and not get too far behind, because this week my boss is out on vacation, so I'm standing in her place as manager.
Yeah,
exactly. And so I didn't want to come into work this week, have a week's worth of shit pile up on me.
Hey, you felt like Papa McNair. You was like, we can't have the inmates running the prison.
Asylum.
Yeah. Gotta be able to crack this whip, baby.
Yeah, I gotta be there. I gotta be on point. So yeah, it was a bunch of stuff, man. But I'm glad that everything's kind of, I think they said maybe like 80,000 folks, which is still a massive number of people to be without power.
Man, obviously y'all know we joking around here. That's what we do. We joking around. Dude, if you someone that's still out there suffering with no power, you like maybe watching this on your data from your cell phone.
Yeah.
Uh,
Shout out to you, first of
we
all.
just playing. Yeah. Shout out to you. We just mess around.
Yeah.
We know, like that's the kind of humor you can have when you actually live in Houston and you going through it. Like me
Right,
and this
right,
we in the
right.
same like proverbial boat or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, it's like you can't laugh about it if you didn't go through it, and
Yeah,
we all been through it,
that's
so
what we do. We laugh to keep from crying, baby.
that's right. But yeah. Nah, man, but I think it's gonna be I think it's gonna be an interesting season. Obviously, one of the reasons why I wanted to check the odds is to see if the odds have moved any at all, and they have.
Yeah,
So obviously Vegas
man.
is taking note, of what it's
Yeah.
seeing, right? And man, I don't know. There's nothing that curbs my excitement. So I'm very much looking forward to. I need to go pick up some
We
more
gotta
gear.
Oh,
Everything I gotta
definitely,
do.
man. Hey, shout out anybody in the comments, man. Y'all know where to get some bootleg ass jerseys
Boy,
that
look at you.
still
You wrong for
look
that.
good. Holla at
You
us.
ain't shit.
They will. Hey, bro, these $200 jerseys in these economy, bro. That's crazy, man. We
Oh,
need
man.
them cheap joints, bro.
That's funny shit. You got to go get the jersey T-shirt, which
Yeah,
is like the T-shirt with the number on it. Like,
yeah.
yeah, like he said, "Where can I get the bootleg shit?" What's the
Comment.
not DH Gate?
Yeah, you did. Hell yeah.
You gotta
Hell
go
yeah,
DH
bro.
Gate, bro, and get that Nike
We gotta hook it up.
swash.
Bro, we gotta come out with some merch, man. We gotta do
Oh,
this thing.
facts.
Man, from here on out, like I say, it's less than 2 weeks away from the Hall of Fame game. We get to
Yep.
battle the Sassy Soldiers in Chicago, bruh.
Speaking of Hall of Fame,
Caleb Williams.
they did a little bit of I don't know if you caught the video of Andre Johnson
Oh yeah, his unboxing.
unpacking his jacket. That was dope
Oh
to see.
yeah, that was awesome.
That was dope to see. He was very excited about. I mean, obviously as excited as he could be because he is stoic as fuck.
Bro, for real.
He does not show any emotions or nothing, man.
Man, I got a homeboy like that. We make fun of him all the time, bro.
Yeah.
You know him, it's my boy Kev, bro. Like you
Oh yeah,
never know when
yeah.
he's
Kev.
excited. He has the
Yeah.
same expression all the time. It could be like, man, dog, like somebody ran over my dog, or
And it
you just won $1 million. It's the same expression.
same thing. Shout out to Kev.
Shout
That
out
is
to Kev,
true
man.
though.
Big friend of
But
the
yeah, that
show.
was cool. It was good to see, man. He was one of my favorite players, and to see him unpack that
Oh,
jersey, that jacket was dope, man. It was pretty cool. So
that's gonna be it. That's gonna be a good time, man.
yeah, I think so
Getting
too.
to enjoy that game, knowing that at halftime,
He getting his
and just
dues.
that whole weekend, yeah, man. Because it was a thing for a little while. I was like, yo, is
Yeah,
Dre gonna get this honor? Obviously he had less than Hall of Fame type quarterback throwing the ball, but man, how good was he to still
yeah,
be able to overcome that and
and put up the numbers that he put
put
up,
up,
right?
yeah, and make it
So
in. So
yeah, and I think
fire.
I think a lot of it goes into that too, right? It's like, man, he didn't always have the greatest of quarterbacks, throwing him the ball. I don't think he ever. I don't. Can you imagine, bro, if he had a CJ
Peyton.
Stroud
Oh yeah,
caliber, or yeah, or even for the times, right? Like if
yeah.
he was playing with like a Peyton or somebody like that,
Brady, yeah,
man, that would have
yeah,
been crazy. That would have been crazy.
yeah. Man, so you want to we alluded to it a little bit earlier, man. We're just kind of talking shit about everything else that's going on in the world. This is the first day of training camp.
Yep.
We kind of touched on some of the big things, man. One of the small tidbits I'll touch on, man. Will Anderson came in jacked. He put on some weight. That boy ready. He got
Oh
Danielle
yeah.
Hunter on the other side that's kind of doing the same thing like Diggs and kind of coaching and teaching. So, bro, our edge rushers are gonna be crazy, bro. I think because Will may mention that he felt like he was kind of getting tossed around a little bit in the Ravens game, which he was still battling injuries, man. But dude,
Right.
I mean, he's a stud. He's gonna be
Right.
he's gonna be right. But he came in, he put focus on gaining a little bit more weight. It ain't hard to gain weight in the H, bro. I mean,
Nah, it's really not.
so shout out
It's
to
really
him,
not.
man. But let's go around the horns, bro. It's just so much other stuff that's been going on, not only in the sports world, but uh, in other parts of the world, man. Uh Bronny James got drafted by the Lakers. First father and son duo to play with each other.
I don't think it's ever going to happen. I don't think they're going to play against each other.
You don't think Bronny ever going to make it into an NBA game? Let's talk about it, talk.
No.
I know you.
No.
I love you. I know you got some feelings about the James family.
Yeah, I hate. Yeah, first of all, let's just get that out the way, right? I absolutely disdain LeBron James. Enes Kanter, I am with him all the way.
Oh, what'd he say? You
didn't hear about? He did an interview where he was talking about how LeBron James is the dictator in the NBA.
No, I didn't hear this.
He's an absolute dictator in the NBA. And he was going through like all the examples about how, let's face it, man, like I could understand if his son put up numbers, right, and was great, a great basketball.
Yeah, what did he average? Like 4 points a game,
like
USC.
2 rebounds and like 40 minutes or like 30 minutes, but like just this, like listen, Bronny James is a gamer. Okay, he just won a Call of Duty tournament.
I knew that was gonna happen. I knew people were gonna hang on that, bro. Like
that's what he does, man.
Yeah.
That's what he does. I mean, have you watched the new Space Jam? Did you watch the new one? Yeah. That the premise of that movie is all based on the fact that Bronny James does not want to play basketball. He wants to develop video games. He's a video game guy, and you're watching that unfold. We're literally watching. So
you're saying that the son that reluctantly got pulled into the Bugs Bunny world,
into the Bugs. Yeah,
that's Bronny. That's
Bronny. 100%. 100%. Now, what we've been talking about in the group chat is the young boy Bryce.
Bryce is nice, man.
Bryce is nice. Bryce is nice. He's the one we got to look out for. But
he got the height, man, and he balls. I'm with you.
Yeah, and I just think that I think that Enes is correct. LeBron James is the dictator in the NBA. JJ Redick got the job because of LeBron James. Bronny got drafted because of LeBron James. LeBron curates the stories that get put out. LeBron manages the media. He dictates the media. He does all, like he creates his own narrative. He runs the stories that he wants. You know what I mean? Like he controls everything, right? And it's happened because the NBA has allowed it to happen. Now, I don't think his son will ever play basketball, NBA basketball. If he does, he's going to do it simply for the fact that
people want to see it.
That people, well, the people want to
just get on the court.
The fuck what people want. LeBron wants it. And what LeBron wants is LeBron's going to get.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah, true. But because that narrative has already been put out there and because it's already, kind of in the works to happen and the boy got drafted, it's become such a feel-good story that people do want to see it. Okay, well, that's your opinion. All right, okay. Can I?
It's not a feel-good story.
Okay, hold on. Wait. I'll let you. It's a what?
It's a sad story. That draft spot could have been given to somebody who actually had skill and deserved to be drafted by them.
Okay, hey, that's a fair point. That's a fair point. But can I
go ahead?
Give my rebuttal. Can I give my rebuttal? LeBron James is a freak of nature, bro. We'll probably never see another player.
No, we won't
do this ever again. I mean, you're talking about what is he going into his 23rd season?
And that's half of the shame.
It's half of the shame.
Yeah, it's half of the shame.
Okay, no. So we're not talking about a guy. I think what Udonis Haslem played almost until he was 40 or something like that. Vince Carter played, into like his age. These were guys that kind of at the end of their career teetered out. Man, they were good locker room guys. Guys that you wanted on the team, like great teammates. Right. But fringe guys that. They
also weren't taking Mexican supplements either, but we're not going to talk about that, right? Stop. Oh, no, we don't want to talk about that, right?
Stop. No.
Okay, go ahead.
No. What I'm trying to say, bro, LeBron is a freak of nature. LeBron is out there playing 100%. On Team USA right now, and he's the best player on that team. They look up to him.
Debatable, but okay. They don't look up to him. They fear him.
They absolutely do. He is the leader. He's going to these different countries. He's out there in Paris. He's out there in France. And all.
What's the difference between a dictator and a leader?
Hey, they're still a leader.
What's
still a leader, right?
What's the difference? One of them is respected, the other one is feared. Nobody wants to cross LeBron James, but also nobody wants to play with him either.
Think that's true. I don't think that's true. I think he's respected. I think he's very respected.
No, I think he's feared.
It's difference of opinions, right? It's difference of opinions. I think if you ask, you have to ask the NBA guys, right? Because only their opinions matter. Like if they,
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna pull something up, but go ahead.
Yeah. Anyway, my point is that this is the all-time leading scorer in the NBA. The boy has played 23 seasons. No one is coming to the league with more hype, more expectations, and not only met them, but exceeded them, blew them out the water. I mean, remember, we were watching this, we were still in high school, bro. You saw the Slam magazines, you saw all of the stuff, the hype, LeBron James, the second coming of MJ, bro, blew the expectations completely out of the water, man. Scandal free, for me being a black man, it's incredible to watch such a great role model be able to do this, dominate in a league, become a billionaire off of doing what he's had to do, and still be a great father and get his boy into the league. Nepotism, I'm all good with it when you've been able to do that.
Nepotism's fine.
I am so cool with it, bro. So even if Bronny, and people would argue that he is trash, even if he's trash, fuck it, man. You got to let LeBron James do that.
So let me ask you a question.
He's earned it.
He's earned what?
It.
What has he earned?
He's earned for the Lakers to draft his son. He's earned that. He's earned for that draft pick. I mean, 55, bro.
No,
I get it. Like there were potentially other people that could have used that draft spot or whatever, but it's LeBron James.
The way he would have earned that is if he would have retired from basketball, gone into being a GM, front office person, worked his way up to
what's the difference?
Become what you mean? What's the difference? He's a dictator.
What?
All right, so let's talk about one other thing. You talking about you talked about how he's playing in the guys look up to him and all this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So if you were a free agent in 2024, and wouldn't you take a cut to go play with LeBron James and the Lakers if he was so respected and so great?
You would think, if
you would think they would, right? So then where did Paul George go? Where did Paul George go?
I think it's more so the squad.
But where did Paul George go? Paul George went to Philly.
He went to Philly.
He went to Philly. Yeah. All right. What about Hartenstein? Because he could use another big man. Where did he go?
He left New York to go where?
OKC.
OKC. They gonna have a squad.
All right. How about DeRozan?
That's the one that I thought was gonna go to that's home.
Nobody wants to play with LeBron because nobody likes him. Nobody likes him. Exactly. You're making my point for me. He went to Sacramento. He decided to go to Sacramento instead.
The offseason moves for
Contavious Caldwell Pope.
Were strange.
Who was?
He was a Laker. Yeah.
He was a Laker.
Yeah.
He decided to go to Orlando instead.
Yeah. Nah. The Lakers offseason moves have been weird.
It hasn't been weird. People are avoiding Los Angeles. Nobody wants to play with LeBron. If he's as great and as respected as you say he is, and as everybody else says he is, people would be clamoring. They would be taking pay cuts to work with the great and respected LeBron James.
It may also be cap space issues, things like that.
That's why I said people would be, but his greatness,
you got the talent, you ain't about to take that much of a pay cut, and you still got to pay LeBron. You still got to pay AD. It's definitely not a thing of they don't respect him and don't want to play with him, man. Like that. That's not the narrative that
I absolutely think it is.
But they did do a shit job of bringing in people to help him, man. It's gonna be tough.
It's not up to them. Nobody wants to come play with him. I mean, even some of the lower level guys. Let's just look at some of these lower. Chris Dunn, Sadiq Bey. Those guys went to Chris Dunn went to the Clippers.
Nobody wants him anyway.
The Clippers paid him $17 million over 3 years.
Yeah, okay.
These are all role player guys that are quality role player guys that could help out the team. Nobody wants to play with LeBron James.
I don't think that's the case, but that's like I say, that's my opinion. That's your opinion to feel the way that you feel. I think that he's a very well respected guy. I mean, they've done polls. They do polls every year of who players feel like is the best players and best player to play with. I'm just saying it's an incredible feat for this guy to still be at the top of his game, not like a fringe guy playing in year 23 that's,
Sure.
maybe scoring like 6-7 points off the bench at
Right.
the end of blowouts and stuff like that.
A Haslam.
This is one of the still, this is still one of the most dominant players. Hell, if I'm not mistaken, what was he, like top 3 in scoring last year? I mean, it's absolutely insane. The nigga's our age, bro.
Yeah.
I heard myself earlier getting out the bed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's absolutely ridiculous. He's out there doing this thing. He's dominating.
But you're not shooting up every Mexican supplement that's available to people that have money like LeBron James.
Bro, if I had money and if I was playing in the NBA, playing a sport to where it requires me to be physical and be able to run, jump, and do all this shit, hell yeah, I'd be doping. Whatever they call it.
Yeah, but the problem is that if your name is not LeBron James, you get fined and you get thrown out of the league for that.
Bro, first of all, these are allegations. These are allegations.
They're not allegations.
We don't know if they're true or not.
They're not. It can be traced back to the people who treat him, the clinics that treat him. How those are houses for steroids. Listen, man, you're a big LeBron guy. I get it.
And the crazy thing is that I'm not. I'm a Rockets fan. So
I get it.
I'm only giving my respect. My pure respect. That's it. It's just the thing of like, hey, I respect what the man has been able to do throughout his career and what he's still able to do. And if I was in the same situation, I had a son that was a fringe player, not so great or whatever, and I wanted my team to draft my son, and I'm the leading scorer in the NBA. I've done so much for the freaking NBA. You like literally the marketing dollars that comes from a LeBron James. Hell yeah, bro. Draft my son, bro. Draft my son. Change the rules so my other son can be drafted. Fuck it if he even graduated high school. I'm LeBron James. I deserve these things, brother.
No, he doesn't deserve anything. That's where you're wrong. He doesn't deserve anything.
He doesn't deserve anything. Anybody deserves it. Like he could be able to call.
He's not bigger than the game. That's the problem.
But he's not doing anything bigger. He's not doing anything bigger than the game. He's just like, yo, my son's a ball player. Like he has comparable skills. He's not great, by any stretch of the imagination.
I feel bad. I feel so bad for that kid. There's a meme going on right now of him like kind of stepping out of the way of a slam dunk when watching, and the look on his face. He's like, have you seen that one?
Yeah.
And he's like, oh shit, this NBA thing is pretty hard, isn't it?
Yeah, bro. I mean, you're right. I do feel bad for him, man. But
I do, because he's even if he ends up being just he's got it worse than Seth Curry.
Oh, way worse.
He's got it worse than Seth Curry.
Seth could actually ball a little bit.
I know he can.
He's gonna get compared to his brother, obviously, because his brother's outworldly great. But no, it's nothing. That's night and day.
Yeah. But that's the reason why Jordan's son never played basketball either. And Jordan's son was nice.
Man, Jordan's son was worried about sticking it to Scottie Pippen's wife.
Yeah. Well, that's afterwards. But I'm talking about when he was in college.
Yeah,
he was nice, and he was like, "Nah, I don't even want to step in that arena. There's no point."
Kids too, Shaq's boys,
the GOAT, baby.
Yeah, bro, man. But anyway, to wrap up this thing and kind of go around the horn one more time, bro, we got to talk about Trump getting his fucking ear blown off. What a crazy thing. Bro, it's crazy, bro. The age that we live in right now, I saw it. I saw the picture first of him with the bloody ear. I even saw the video, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, this AI.
Yeah, we were at the lake house when it all went down, and we were like, I'm like, I think Trump just got beat up. And they're like, what? I'm like, yeah, there's a picture of him with a bloody ear. And they're like, what? And so my cousin, he's looking through his stuff. He's like, yo, they just tried to kill him. And I'm like, what? Bro. We immediately turned on CNN and Fox News and all that shit. And I was like, yo.
Unbelievable.
I was telling my cousin that I really never thought that I would be alive to see an attempt on a president or a presidential candidate.
For real. Yeah. You thought that
if that was not a square that I had on my 2024 bingo card.
Bro, we should be so numb and desensitized to all
this
shit. Shock us. Yeah, and I think I made the joke in the group chat, bro. Somebody could drop a nuke And in the time that the blast takes to get to us, we gonna shoot up memes about the mushroom cloud. Like we gonna fire off the jokes before it's all over with. Dog. We don't take nothing serious, dog.
No, we don't, bro.
Bro, before I could even get the news good, they already had the Photoshop picture of Trump's head on 50 Cent's body.
Yo, I saw that one. And the one that I saw was the little Yachty AI. Have you seen that one?
Nah,
where he's coming out into the crowd and stuff like that.
Oh no, I haven't seen that.
Have you seen that?
I know what you're talking about. That's funny.
Yeah, they did that one to him, and it's like, and then it was to the mini men.
Yeah,
bro. Yo, that's
man, bro. He's untouchable at this
50,
point.
50 leaned into it.
Oh, 50 has been a supporter of the Republican camp.
No, but I'm saying he leaned into like the whole.
Why would he not?
Yeah, he immediately sent out a tweet. He's like, "Yo, Trump got shot, and all of a sudden I'm trending. Like, how'd that happen?"
Yeah, bro. Man, hey, look, if y'all watching this right now, man, I vowed off politics like long time ago because it was wild. But look, if you're watching this and you are subscribed to one side, a camp or another like that, let me be the first one to tell you, if you don't already know, you might as well just stop. If you're not a Trump supporter, just give it up, man. It's over. The election is won. All right, it don't matter what they do at this point. I heard Biden is about to step down.
I kept hearing that too.
Bro, they could bring.
You know what?
Bring in Jesus.
So I was on the fence. I was on the fence. You know what knocked me over to the Trump side? I didn't know Amber Rose was a big Trump follower.
Oh man,
I'll do whatever she says.
Nah, stop, bro. For real,
Amber Rose.
Oh man, nah, she ain't dirty tennis ball. She not all that.
Amber. All right, folks. Y'all have a good night. We appreciate y'all watching. Thank y'all. You wildin', my boy.
She all right, bro. She ain't nothing. You ain't about to sway my
pre-reduction, pre-breast reduction. Amber Rose was the baddest woman on the planet. I don't care what anybody says. Pre-breast reduction, pre-forehead tattoo. But I'll forgive both.
Wow.
I'll forgive both of those. I forgive both of those. That woman is,
I'm not mad at it, but I'm not.
Yeah. Once she was at the Republican National Convention giving a speech about Donald Trump. I'm like, girl, what are you doing up there?
Oh, she been on that camp, bro.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. So yeah. So
I registered. She was
after I saw that, I registered. I was like, registered Republican.
You know your ass can't vote.
I know I can't. I couldn't vote if I tried.
Talk about a registered
Republican.
That's hilarious, man.
Shit. I didn't know that, man. I saw that. I was like, what is she doing up there at the Republican National Convention talking about? More power to her, man.
Yeah. More people are coming around outwardly supporting him. But that's what the thing is, bro. Now, I'm not trying to put on my tinfoil hat right now, Omar. But man, if you that day didn't look at that information, gather everything that went on, this shooter apparently went to the roof, scoped it out. It was like, okay, this is good. He went back, grabbed the gun, climbed up the thing, and people were like, "Hey,"
and people were like, "Hey, yo,
who's this?" Apparently, had like almost an hour to do all of this. Got up there, bro. The sniper's already looking at him, dog.
Yeah.
Allowed this man to get them shots off. Now, look, like I say, I'm not trying to put on my tinfoil hat because that ain't what this channel's about. This is a Texans podcast, dog.
Listen, it's a slow news day today, so we're on whatever today.
Hey, bro. Hey, I ain't trying to get my ear blown off for saying this, bro. Fuck yeah, bro. Because the Secret Service is not 100% just Trump security detail.
No, they not.
Work for the government,
right?
So, bro. Come on now. You ain't about to tell me that my eyes ain't see what they saw, bro. But I'm not about to sit here and be convinced that, this was just a wild ass mistake. They gave that man time. And
so let me ask you this though. So I'm with you, but my question is you're saying setup, and I'm with you. I smell something don't smell right, right?
It smelled like Amber Rose's pussy, bro.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Because you're disrespecting the mother now, and I don't like that. But I'm with you, bro. I'm thinking setup too. I don't like it either. It smells weird. But my question is who set it up? His side or the other side?
Bro, that's a good question. But
right?
with
Did Trump set it up to make it look like some wild shit?
Okay, no. That's not where I thought you was going. I thought you were saying maybe Republicans
that's what I'm talking about. That's the question. The question is
no,
no doubt it's a setup.
Not for Trump's benefit. I'm saying maybe Republicans set it up to get rid of his ass. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you.
Because they actually wanted him to hit the shot. So, bro, this dude wasn't a skilled shooter. He wasn't skilled enough to like nick his ear.
Yeah, so let's talk. No. So let's talk about that for a second, because I think there's a couple of things that people don't realize, right? That I, as an enthusiast of Second Amendment items, I can tell you
of the bear arms
of the bear arms. I can tell you a few things that are facts, right? So it was a 130-yard shot. Okay,
I could hit that shit, bro.
No, you cannot.
Yeah, yeah.
No, you couldn't hit it. No, not with.
Hey,
okay. So it's a 130-yard shot with what they're saying was an AR-15 style rifle that he purchased at a store. Okay, so
it was purchased legally. His pops purchased it.
Yeah, his pops. But arms like that, when you purchase them, unless you're buying match grade, hand built, heavyweight bull barrel type stuff, those things are good for 50 to 100 yards, what they call MOA size. So, you could probably hit a plate at 100 yards pretty consistently, but your shots aren't going to be tight, right? Once you get past 100 yards in a regular AR-15 rifle, things get real squirrely out there. Yeah. Anything past 80, 75, 80 yards, you're only hitting groups probably the size of a dinner plate, unless you have what they call a DMR, a dedicated marksman rifle.
Yeah.
So this kid had nothing like that, from what I understand. It was literally the bottom of the barrel, shit that you can buy at Walmart or Academy.
Yeah.
And then he probably just bought a box of like the cheapest ammo, which ammo has a big thing to do with it as well.
Yeah.
Has lots to do with it, right? And so if it isn't match grade ammo, if you don't have a DMR, or if you don't have an AR-15 DMR style AR-15, hitting a shot like that at 130 yards is a tough thing to do, right?
Yeah.
So that being said, I'm still thinking setup 100%. It was set up, right? But one of the things that Joe Rogan said, which was really interesting, is he said,
"Oh, he had a pod where he talked about it."
Yeah, they talked about it a little bit in one of his recent ones. He said either it's a setup or it's gross incompetence.
Oh, it's obvious. Incompetence on who? On the kid?
On his security. No, on his security.
Oh, no, on the security.
Which that's the other thing that people need to realize, is that when a president has a Secret Service for life, it's not the same Secret Service that's following him around when he's president, right?
Yeah,
it's a couple of guys.
It's not like hired by Trump specifically.
No. Yeah, they still report up to the Ministry of, or like not Ministry, but the Department of Defense or something like that. Like they're still,
it's not like his like guys. And from what I've heard, bro, I heard this even before the shooting took place. Man, he kind of dogged them out, bro. Like, from what I've heard, they have to like pay for their own room and board and shit.
Oh yeah.
And, it can get expensive because Trump stay at these extravagant ass places,
right?
And bruh, let me caveat real quick by saying this. Look, you're watching us on YouTube right now. We're part of the internet, so if you're watching this and trying to look for factual information, please be smarter. Like, you on the same brain level as the damn shooter. If you,
exactly.
We just a couple damn fools like
talking
about this shit. We don't have like real information over it. But like I say, in the spirit of having our tinfoil hats on to just talking shit, bro, the gross incompetence thing, that's crazy, Omar. You don't detail a former president like at a rally like that and make that kind of mistake. For that long, bro.
Right.
Like I say, no one is gonna convince me that my eyes ain't see what they saw, and
Right.
my eyes tell me with my logical brain, but they allowed that boy to take that shot, and he wasn't supposed to miss. Like they wanted that to happen. They took the counter shots as soon as he rang them shots off. What the hell kind of protocol is that? You see
Right.
a threat aiming right at the guy that you're supposed to be protecting,
Right.
and you A, don't take the shot, or B, don't get the nigga off the stage
Right. Right.
that he's aiming at. Come on, bro. Nah, I mean that smells more than fishy. And I don't care what the hell kind of investigation they claim they're trying to do. That's an open and shut case. You know, that's an open and shut case. They allowed that shit to happen, dog. If you a conspiracy theorist, and you know who's one of the biggest conspiracy theorists, bro, is Trump. Trump, bro. That nigga is, bro. He's barricading his doors right now. He a damn fool if he not. Like if he think that people really got his back, he's insane.
Did you see the security detail that he showed up with at the Republican National Convention?
Nah,
Yeah, he showed up deep.
I bet,
he showed up deep.
I bet. And look, man, no matter what side of the aisle you on, bro, if you got some serious problems, if you wanted to see that bullet like go through his brain.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I've like open in the past about like, man, Trump ain't the dude, Trump ain't the guy. But I will say, I would have a beer with Trump any day, dog. Easily one of the most entertaining fucking people on the planet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I would love to kick it with him, man, because he just seems like a good time. You know what I'm saying? But do I think he's fits around the country? No. Do I think Biden is fits around the country? Fuck no.
Yeah,
you know. So, but like I say, no matter what side of the aisle you're on, you shouldn't want to see shit like that happen.
No, because it just sets a bad precedent, right?
Absolutely,
just sets a bad precedent, and you know, it's not anything you want to see. Like I said, man, I never imagined that I would witness anything like that in my lifetime. I thought we were past all that. You know what I mean? But hey, man, you know, nobody's
apparently
being in trouble.
Bro, not just trouble. Apparently, this kid had explosives and stuff, and they barely came out with some details just today that he posted something like on a game stream saying that this was his big premiere,
his coming out party or something like that.
Yeah. And he had looked up dates where Trump and Biden were going to be at. So, bro, think about the logic of this damn fool, right?
Right.
If you're going to try to assassinate one of these guys, that's a one-way ticket. That's a kamikaze mission. You gotta know that's a suicide mission. You can't be planning other shit after that. You know what I'm saying? Like
exactly.
That's nuts, bro. Yeah. That's
that's just to show you how delirious that guy probably was. Like played too many video games. He thought it was gonna go down one way. Maybe watch too many movies.
Yeah, he thought he was Jason Bourne, bro. He thought he was about to jump off the roof.
With his big old glasses and braces and all, he thought he was just gonna go out there and be a rock star. Crazy times we're living in, bro. You know, I can't wait for the football season to start.
Man, yeah, bro, right, bro, exactly, bro.
Can't wait.
The distractions are what we need, man. So
I'm. It's tough for me right now because I got no basketball, I got no football. I'm not a big baseball guy. I mean, I know the Astros are making their way back up to the top of the division. Yeah, so they're doing well. This is their late season run, you know, the second half of the season run, as they always do. And in case you don't know, those of you that are not Houston Astros fans, every year that a hurricane hits Houston, we win a World Series. So unfortunately for you guys,
we do.
Look, I got mine right here. Look, boom, baby, let's go.
This is what we do while you're in these.
I got mine right here. Boom, baby, let's go. You know, so we need to put that third one up here for Hurricane Barrel, and that's how it's gonna go. But
man, we went way over what we.
Yeah, we did. It's always fun.
But yeah, it's there's so much stuff going on, not just Texan stuff, man. So that's what you get here on Bull Run Sports Podcast, man. Obviously, if you're still rocking with us at this point, man, just enjoying us talking some shit.
Yeah.
Hey, first off, we love you, man. You must be a real true Houstonian or just a fan of the Texans, man, even if you live in Timbuktu, man. But what I need you to do is obviously hit that subscribe button, hit that like button so we can keep bringing y'all more bullshit like this, man.
For sure.
And, we're gearing up for this Texans run, baby, winning the Super Bowl, man. So, Omar, if you got something to tell them before we get up out of here, man.
Let's go, man. Can't wait to see what else unfolds in these next few camps. And let's go, man. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Thank y'all for watching. Man. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Catch y'all on the next video. Peace.
Peace.